Hello, y'all. Welcome back to DJ Baller. Here, you're gonna get the best NBA talk. We're gonna get into everything NBA all the way up until the playoffs come because when that come, we're gonna go crazy. This year in the NBA has been one of the best, I must say, and I'm happy that I'm here to share with y'all. And join up, like, subscribe, join the community. Let's get going. Today, I'm gonna talk about this. Gonna be a two part video. I go get into my favorite player for every team, every basketball team. I gonna say at least one, or I'm gonna say only one for each team. I gonna find a player. If I have to BS something, or just I'll pick a player for each team. Y'all let me know if you agree, disagree, who I should have picked, and yeah, join up the community. So for the first one, I think I'm gonna go with the East. I'm gonna have a list of teams here, and let's just start from the top. So, Milwaukee Bucks. Ooh, I feel like a lot of these may be just the obvious answer, but I gonna be honest. I go just tell the truth. And by far, my favorite player on this team is Giannis. In my last video, I talked about how big men is kind of my go-to for viewing. I'm a fan of all the big men in the league, and Giannis is the definition. Man, put his head down, bump into people, will get his way, get anything he wants on the court. Man can defend. Man's just he's a G. He's legit the perfect person when I think of a basketball player. I'd be honest if I had to be a basketball player. No cap. I'd work on my free throws a bit, but yo, he's the GOAT by far on that team. Boston. Boston. I'm not the biggest fan of Boston, but if I had to pick my favorite player from them, okay, not gonna lie, I had to look through Boston's roster because I ain't really a fan of them like that, and this answer may be surprising, but when I remember a decade ago, knowing about basketball, I would watch this person's highlights all the time, all the time. So I don't care. He's still probably my favorite player out of all of them. It's Blake Griffin. I feel like I don't got to get into it. Back in the day, this man's dunks, he just get everyone's attention, and even me as a non-basketball fan, I caught myself watching those highlights many times. Many times I've seen those dunk highlights many times, not even being a basketball fan. But yeah, Blake Griffin by far. Let's move on. Philadelphia 76ers. It's by far James Harden. Again, this is probably another team that I'm not really a fan of. A lot of those people. I'm a Raptors fan, so I don't like Embiid. Plus, Embiid, I just told you I like the big man, but I like big men that gon' body people. I'm not really a big fan of these shooting big men. Embiid is the definition of one of those, and he's one person that he likes to bait fouls. I don't know. He to me is not the most fun to watch. But let's get into my favorite, James Harden. James Harden just fire, man. Even if he don't be pulling up the stat lines he used to when I would no, and I didn't watch the game. I don't know, just nice watching him play, watching him control a game. He legit gets the offense to he produces the offense. Whatever he envisions is gonna happen, he lets it happen. He making the plays for everyone to get their own, and I don't know. I rate him. Moving on. Cleveland Cavaliers. That boy Darius Garland. Nice. I got put onto him last year. Really, everyone did. He was an all-star, and I don't know. He's a cool guy to watch. He's silky on the ball. He's quick, and he's another guy that likes to get his guys involved. And man, it's only looking up for him. He got Donovan Mitchell right now, so he's taking the second. He's taking a back seat to him, I should say, but he gonna be special in the next couple years. And to the next team, New York Knicks. If you watched the last video, you already know. But Julius Randle, there was a day he used to be my favorite player when I first started watching, and I'll always have a soft spot in my heart for him. So he gonna stay. It gonna be Julius Randle still. Now we're getting into the Brooklyn Nets and this team. I must say, ever since they made all these trades, They've been one of my favorite teams to watch. But I wouldn't say I have a favorite player on that team. But if I had to pick, I'll pick that boy Spencer Dinwiddie. I can't even tell you why. I just don't think he got really no one competing for him. Like he's cool. Everyone on that team's cool, you know. But like, yeah, that's the best I'll say. That's the best I'll say about them. Miami Heat, Jimmy Butler, by far that 2020 playoff sold me. I thought he was cool before then, but that really solidified it for me. Yo. He showed himself there, and he got a fan in me forever. And yeah, I should say Kyle Lowry. I'm a Raptors fan, but he been so trash, and not, I can't. No, it's my favorite player, but yeah, I wouldn't even say Kyle Lowry my favorite right now. I don't care for him. Atlanta. I don't like no one on Atlanta. I don't like no one on Atlanta. Can I pick a team with zero? Maybe I'll just say someone. Let's see their roster. Um, I don't like Dejounte. I don't like Trey Young. Not at all. Let's go with John Collins. Let's go with no. Excuse me, DeAndre Hunter. He got a beautiful name. That guy, DeAndre. Moving on. The Raptors. It's my team, and I love this team dearly. And even though they've been very disappointing this year, this team will always have such a close part in my heart. I'd be spending so much time on focusing my energy on this team that I'm in love with them, man. But if I had to pick my favorite player, I must say two just for this team. One, recency bias, but Jakob Pertl, man. He's legit been my favorite player since he's joined our team. So I have to say him, but also it's gonna be Siakam. I don't have a Raptors jersey yet, but when I do get one, it's gonna be him. Like he's the only consistent Raptor this year, and I don't know, he's cool, you know. Spicy P. He's been upgrading his game every year. I can't hate that. Man grinds for his stuff. I respect that. Okay, Washington Wizards. I'll say Kuzma or Porzingis. I think Porzingis he's different. You know, not a lot of people have his body type, and I don't know. It's kind of interesting watching him play. But I'll probably more go with Kuzma. I like Kuzma's personality. Don't like his clothes, but I like his personality. He's a cool guy. He's a champion. Won on that cool Lakers team. I respect Kuzma. The Bulls. I don't care if he's injured. Lonzo Ball, by far my favorite on that team. By far doesn't come close. Lonzo Ball, please come back safe. Come back healthy, man. Because you by far my favorite player on that team. You probably my top 10 favorite players. Straight up. Indiana Pacers. I gonna keep the rest of them quick because there ain't much to talk about. But Indiana Pacers, dang, I gonna have to see their roster. I'll pick that boy Benedict. Benedict Mathurin been having a crazy good season. When I seen him play against the Raps, I don't know, he was good. He's a good guy. He's Canadian too. I'll pick him. A rookie. Orlando Magic. I'll pick Bol Bol. He got his body type like me. He out there, he doing his thing. I'll pick Bol Bol. Charlotte Hornets. I'll go with that man LaMelo. I ain't no crazy LaMelo fan. I think he's a bit overrated, but like out of all the people on that team, he by far the fave. Ain't nobody really there to attach to. And last but not least, we go with the Detroit Pistons. The worst team in the East. For the worst team, my favorite player probably gonna be James Wiseman. He's been cool this year. He's been cool ever since he's been playing for them. The rest of the people on this team, I don't really care for. I don't. I have not found myself watching any Piston game for any reason this year with the team they had before Wiseman came. And the only game I've watched beside against the Raptors, because I'm a Raps fan, the only game I've watched them this year is when Wiseman came. and he showed out. So I gonna say him. He gonna end off this list, James Wiseman. But there goes my favorite player for every Eastern team. I feel like some of them may be a hot take, but some of them are the obvious answer. But that's me. We all different. Y'all let me know who y'all fave for those team. But yeah, this is DJ Baller. Until next time, y'all. We gonna get the West out soon. Like, subscribe, join the community, man. Playoffs soon, guys. Dunno.